Question 1. You're driving along a country road. You see this sign. What should you do after dealing safely with the hazard? Option A. Switch on your hazard warning lights. B. Check your tire pressures. C. Test your brakes. D. Accelerate briskly. Answer is C. Test your brakes. If your brakes have been thoroughly soaked, you should check that they're working properly before you build up speed again. Before you do this, remember to check your mirrors and consider what's behind you. Question 2. You're driving in the right-hand lane of a dual carriageway. What should you do if you see a sign showing that the right-hand lane is closed 800 yards ahead? Option A. Move to the left in good time. B. Keep in that lane until you reach the queue. C. Move to the left immediately. D. Wait and see which lane is moving faster. Answer is A. Move to the left in good time. Keep a lookout for traffic signs. If you're directed to change lanes, do so in good time. Don't push your way into traffic in another lane. Try to gain advantage by delaying changing lanes. Question 3. You're on a 3-lane motorway. How should you overtake a slow-moving lorry in the middle lane if it's showing this sign? Option A. Cautiously approach the lorry, then overtake on either side. B. Follow the lorry until you can leave the motorway. C. Use the right-hand lane and overtake the lorry normally. D. Approach with care and overtake on the left of the lorry. Answer is D. Approach with care and overtake on the left of the lorry. This sign is found on slow-moving or stationary works vehicles. If you wish to overtake it, do so on the left, as indicated. Be aware that there might be people working in the area. Question 4. What does this sign mean? Option A. No vehicles with passengers. B. No large vehicles. C. No local buses. D. No cars. Answer is C. No local buses. This sign means that vehicles designed to carry more than 8 passengers, excluding driver, or local buses are not permitted. Question 5. What does it mean if the electronic stability control indicator light comes on briefly while you're driving? Option A. The escape system is running a routine test. B. The escape system has activated. C. The escape system has a fault. D. The escape system is switched off. Answer is B. The escape system has activated. Escape is a computer control technology that detects reduced traction and automatically makes corrective adjustments to prevent loss of control. The escape light comes on briefly to alert the driver that the system has activated, and the car is approaching at handling limits. It's a powerful driver aid, but it cannot save a car once its traction limits have been exceeded. Question 6. What does this sign mean? Option A. New speed limit 20 miles per hour. B. Minimum speed limit 30 miles per hour. C. End of 20 miles per hour zone. D. No vehicles over 30 tons. Answer is C. End of 20 miles per hour zone. Where you see this sign, the 20 miles per hour restriction ends and a 30 miles per hour restriction starts. Check all around for possible hazards and only increase your speed if it's safe to do so. Question 7. What does this sign mean? Option A. Multi-exit roundabout. B. 6 roads converge. C. Place of historical interest. D. Risk of ice. Answer is D. Risk of ice. It will take up to 10 times longer to stop when it's icy. Where there's a risk of icy conditions, you need to be aware of this and take extra care. If you think the road may be icy, don't brake or steer harshly, as your tires could lose their grip on the road. Question 8. What does this sign mean? Option A. Traffic signals ahead. B. Traffic signals ahead not working. C. No traffic signals on this road. D. Stop at next traffic signals. Answer is A. Traffic signals ahead. This sign indicates traffic signals ahead. Question 9. You're driving and see bells ahead. What do these bells warn you about? Option A. Speed of vehicle. B. Weight of vehicle. C. Height of vehicle. D. Length of vehicle. Answer is C. Height of vehicle. Bells suspended over the road at a railway crossing give an audible warning to drivers of vehicles that exceed the safe height beneath electrified overhead cables. Question 10. What should you do if your anti-lock brakes warning light stays on? Option A. Have the brakes checked immediately. B. Check that the parking brake is released. C. Check the brake fluid level. D. Check the foot brake free play. Answer is A. Have the brakes checked immediately. Consult the vehicle handbook or a garage before driving the vehicle any further. Only drive to a garage if it's safe to do so. If you aren't sure, get expert help. Question 11. What does this sign mean? Option A. Maximum speed permitted, in miles per hour. B. Minimum speed permitted, in miles per hour. C. 30 miles until the bridge. D. Maximum speed permitted, in kilometers per hour. Answer is B. Minimum speed permitted, in miles per hour. This is a minimum speed permitted sign. You should drive at over 30 miles per hour unless it is impracticable or unsafe to. Question 12. Where would you usually see this road sign? Option A. At the start of a motorway. B. At the start of a tunnel. C. On a roundabout. D. At the pedestrian crossing. Answer is A. At the start of a motorway. This sign is found at the start of a motorway. It tells you the motorway regulations and includes the national speed limit, unless a different speed limit is signed. Question 13. What does this sign mean? Option A. 20 cars only parking zone. B. Minimum speed limit with traffic calming. C. Maximum speed limit with traffic calming. D. Only 20 cars allowed at any one time. Answer is C. Maximum speed limit with traffic calming. If you're in a place where there are likely to be pedestrians, for example, outside a school, near a park, in a residential area or in a shopping area, you should be cautious and keep your speed down. Many local authorities have taken steps to slow traffic down by creating traffic calming measures such as road humps. They're there for a reason. Slow down. Question 14. What should the motorcyclist do as they approach this junction? Option A. Stop, as the car has right of way. B. Dip their headlights and keep near the left-hand curb. C. Speed up to clear the junction without delay. D. Slow down and be ready to stop. Answer is D. Slow down and be ready to stop. Look out for road signs warning of side roads. A driver who's emerging may not be able to see a motorcyclist due to parked cars or heavy traffic. Ride defensively, slow down, and be prepared to stop if necessary. Remember, no one has priority at an unmarked crossroads. Question 15. What does this sign mean? Option A. End of bus lane. B. No motor vehicles. C. End of motorway. D. No through road. Answer is C. End of motorway. When you leave the motorway, make sure that you check your speedometer. You may be going faster than you realize. Slow down and look for speed limit signs. Question 16. What does this sign mean? Option A. Tall bridge. B. Road narrows. C. End of narrow bridge. D. End of dual carriageway. Answer is D. End of dual carriageway. Don't wait until the last moment before moving into the left-hand lane. Plan ahead and don't rely on other traffic letting you in. Question 17. What does this sign mean? Option A. A route for pedestrians and cyclists. B. A route for cyclists only. C. No route for pedestrians and cyclists. D. A route for pedestrians only. Answer is A. A route for pedestrians and cyclists. This sign shows a shared route for pedestrians and cyclists. When it ends, the cyclists will be rejoining the main road. Question 18. What does this sign mean? Option A. Parking for buses only. B. Route for trams only. C. Route for buses only. D. Parking for trams only. Answer is B. Route for trams only. Avoid blocking tram routes. Trams are fixed on their route and can't maneuver around other vehicles or pedestrians. Modern trams travel quickly and are quiet, so you might not hear them approaching. Question 19. Which sign informs you that you're coming to a no-through road? Answer is B. This sign is found at the entrance to a road that can only be used for access. Question 20. You are driving along a road and see this traffic sign. What should you do? Option A. Drive for 40 more minutes. B. Not exceed 40 miles per hour. C. Follow the road for 40 miles. D. Drive at over 40 miles per hour. Answer is B. Not exceed 40 miles per hour. The sign tells you the maximum speed limit in miles per hour at which you should drive if it's safe to do so.
Hi there. I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss future driving tips and tests. Also, don't forget to comment your score. And make sure to watch until the end. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Let's get back to the video.
Question 21. What does this sign mean? Option A. Appropriate lanes to use for turning movements at a junction ahead. B. Exit slip road separates from the main carriageway. C. Junctions with deceleration lanes and direction of slip roads. D. Lane ahead is closed and traffic should move to the next lane on the left. Answer is D. Lane ahead is closed and traffic should move to the next lane on the left. A white diagonal arrow means that the lane is closed ahead and traffic should move to the next lane on the left. Question 22. Why should you slow down as you approach this hazard? Option A. Because it's hard to see to the right. B. Because of the level crossing. C. Because of animals crossing. D. Because of approaching traffic. Answer is B. Because of the level crossing. You should be slowing down and selecting the correct gear in case you have to stop at the level crossing. Look for the signals and be prepared to stop if necessary. Question 23. You are driving about and see this sign. What does it tell you? Option A. Frail pedestrians likely to cross. B. Pedestrians on road. C. Children going to, from school. D. Zebra crossing ahead. Answer is B. Pedestrians on road. This sign warns you of pedestrians on the road. Question 24. Which of these signs warns you of a zebra crossing? Answer is C. Look well ahead and check the pavements and surrounding areas for pedestrians. Look for anyone walking towards the crossing. Check your mirrors for traffic behind, in case you have to slow down or stop. Question 25. You are traveling on a road and spot this sign. What does it tell you? Option A. No goods vehicles over maximum gross weight shown in tons. B. No vehicles or combinations of vehicles over maximum length shown. C. Weak bridge ahead. D. No vehicles over maximum width shown. Answer is B. No vehicles or combinations of vehicles over maximum length shown. This is a regulatory sign with a red circle suggesting some sort of prohibition. The sign tells you that no vehicles or combinations of vehicles over maximum length shown are allowed. Question 26. You see a pedestrian carrying a white stick that also has a red band. What does this mean? Option A. They're deaf and blind. B. They have limited mobility. C. They're blind. D. They're deaf. Answer is A. They're deaf and blind. When someone is deaf as well as blind, they may carry a white stick with a red reflective band or bands. They may not be aware that you're approaching and they may not be able to hear anything. So, for example, your horn would be ineffective as a warning to them. Question 27. What does the following sign warn you about? Option A. Traffic queues ahead. B. Steep hill upwards. C. Lorries only. D. Slow-moving vehicles. Answer is D. Slow-moving vehicles. This sign warns you about slow-moving vehicles. Question 28. What does this sign mean? Option A. Vehicles may not park on the verge or footway. B. Vehicles may park on the right-hand side of the road only. C. Vehicles may park fully on the verge or footway. D. Vehicles may park on the left-hand side of the road only. Answer is C. Vehicles may park fully on the verge or footway. In order to keep roads free from parked cars, there are some areas where you're allowed to park on the verge. Only do this where you see the sign. Parking on verges or footways anywhere else could lead to a fine. Question 29. What does it warn you about? Option A. Road narrows on both sides. B. Traffic queues likely ahead. C. Traffic lights ahead. D. Two-way traffic. Answer is B. Traffic queues likely ahead. This warning sign tells you about likely queues ahead. Question 30. What do these motorway signs mean? Option A. They're distance markers to the next telephone. B. They warn of a police control ahead. C. They're countdown markers to the next exit. D. They're countdown markers to a bridge. Answer is C. They're countdown markers to the next exit. The exit from a motorway is indicated by countdown markers. These are positioned 90 meters, 100 yards, apart, the first being 270 meters, 300 yards, from the start of the slip road. Move into the left-hand lane well before you reach the start of the slip road. Question 31. What should you do if you are being followed closely by another driver? Option A. Brake abruptly. B. Honk. C. Allow the follower to overtake you as long as it can be done safely. D. Speed up. Answer is C. Allow the follower to overtake you as long as it can be done safely. If you are being followed very closely by another vehicle, being tailgated, try to stay calm and do not speed up, as the following driver will only speed up as well. If you can do so safely, allow them to overtake. Sometimes this is not possible, so the safest thing you can do is to gradually allow the gap between your vehicle and the one in front to increase to double what it should be by gradually slowing down. Question 32. You are driving an ordinary car along the motorway. Can you enter this HOV lane? Option A. Yes, but you must remain in the lane for at least 2 miles. B. Yes, but you must be carrying at least one passenger. C. Yes, at any time. D. Yes, but you must be carrying at least 2 passengers. Answer is B. Yes, but you must be carrying at least one passenger. This HOV lane requires cars to have at least 2 occupants, the driver and at least one passenger. Question 33. You pull up at a puffin crossing with a red light. Pedestrians are currently using the crossing. The light will remain red until. Option A. You drive your car onto the puffin crossing gradually. B. The pedestrians have safely reached the pavement on the other side of the road. C. An oncoming driver on the other side of the road has also stopped in front of the crossing. D. The pedestrians using the crossing are no longer in front of your car. Answer is B. The pedestrians have safely reached the pavement on the other side of the road. Your car should not obstruct the puffin crossing while it is in use by pedestrians. Once all users have crossed the road and are safely on the pavement, the lights will automatically change. Your vehicle must remain at a stop until then. Question 34. Which symbol on the back of a lorry means it's carrying a corrosive substance? Answer is A. If you drive a vehicle carrying dangerous or hazardous material, you must make sure the correct symbol or mark is clearly visible. Question 35. Which symbol on a lorry shows its load is dangerous when wet? Answer is B. If any vehicle displaying a warning symbol is involved in an incident, the consequences could be serious. The emergency services need to be aware of how a dangerous or hazardous material will behave in different situations. For example, when it's wet. Question 36. Which symbol on a lorry means it's likely to be carrying compressed gases? Answer is D. Vehicles carrying dangerous or hazardous goods need to have markings on them that clearly identify the load. This could, for example, help the emergency services to deal with any incident quickly and safely. Question 37. What's being carried on a lorry displaying this symbol? Option A. Radioactive materials. B. Corrosive materials. C. Oxidizing agents. D. Compressed gases. Answer is C. Oxidizing agents. The symbols on the back or side of a lorry should show the type of material that the vehicle will normally be carrying. Question 38. What's being carried on a lorry displaying this symbol? Option A. Radioactive materials. B. Corrosive materials. C. Oxidizing agents. D. Compressed gases. Answer is A. Radioactive materials. The symbols on the back or side of a lorry should show the type of material that the vehicle will normally be carrying. Question 39. You see this amber traffic light ahead. Which light, or lights, will come on next? Option A. Red and amber together. B. Red alone. C. Green and amber together. D. Green alone. Answer is B. Red alone. At junctions controlled by traffic lights, you must stop behind the white line until the lights change to green. A red light, an amber light, and red and amber light showing together all mean stop. You may proceed when the light is green unless your exit road is blocked or pedestrians are crossing in front of you. If you're approaching traffic lights that are visible from a distance and the light has been green for some time, be ready to slow down and stop, because the lights are likely to change. Question 40. What does this motorway sign mean? Option A. Use all the lanes, including the hard shoulder. B. Use the 3 right-hand lanes only. C. Use any lane except the hard shoulder. D. Use the hard shoulder only. Answer is A. Use all the lanes, including the hard shoulder. You must obey mandatory speed limit signs above motorway lanes, including the hard shoulder. In this case, you can use the hard shoulder as a running lane, but you should look for any vehicles that may have broken down and may be blocking the hard shoulder. Hey there! I hope this video helps you get ready to pass your UK driving theory test with confidence. If you find it helpful, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss our latest updates and mock tests. Don't forget to share your score in the comments. We'd love to see how you're doing. Alright, let's dive back into the video. Question 41. How should the right-hand lane of a 3-lane motorway be used? Option A. As a right turn lane. B. As a high-speed lane. C. As an acceleration lane. D. As an overtaking lane. Answer is D. As an overtaking lane. You should stay in the left-hand lane of a motorway unless you're overtaking another vehicle. The right-hand lane of a motorway is an overtaking lane. It isn't the fast lane. After overtaking, move back to the left when it's safe to do so. Question 42. What does this sign mean? Option A. No cycling. B. End of cycle route. C. Cycle route ahead. D. Cycle parking only. Answer is C. Cycle route ahead. More people are cycling today, and cycle routes are being extended in our towns and cities to provide safe cycling routes. Respect the presence of cyclists on the road and give them plenty of room if you need to pass. Question 43. Can you wait, load, unload, or park on the pavement marked by double yellow lines? Option A. Yes, but only to load or unload. B. Yes, at any time. C. No. D. Yes, but only at certain times. Answer is A. Yes, but only to load or unload. An area of the pavement marked with a double yellow line is a permanent no waiting or parking zone. You cannot wait or park at any time. However, you can load and unload there, unless there is a no loading sign posted as well. Question 44. What might you expect to happen in this situation? Option A. Traffic will move into the right-hand lane. B. Traffic will move into the left-hand lane. C. Traffic speed will increase. D. Traffic won't need to change position. Answer is B. Traffic will move into the left-hand lane. Be courteous and allow the traffic to merge into the left-hand lane. Question 45. You're on a 3-lane motorway. Which lane are you in if there are red reflective studs on your left and white ones to your right? Option A. On the hard shoulder. B. In the left-hand lane. C. In the middle lane. D. In the right-hand lane. Answer is B. In the left-hand lane. The colors of the reflective studs on the motorway and their locations are: red between the hard shoulder and the carriageway, white between lanes, amber between the carriageway and the central reservation, green along slip road exits and entrances, bright green-yellow at roadworks and contraflow systems. Question 46. What does this sign mean? Option A. No stopping. B. End of 24-hour clearway. C. No stopping except buses. D. No stopping except taxis. Answer is A. No stopping. No stopping, not even to pick up or set down passengers. Question 47. What does this sign mean? Option A. Parking prohibited 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 4 consecutive months. B. Entry prohibited 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 4 consecutive months. C. Waiting prohibited 24 hours a day for only 2 days, the 1st of May and the 30th of September. D. Waiting prohibited 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 4 consecutive months. Answer is D. Waiting prohibited 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 4 consecutive months. This sign tells you that waiting is prohibited 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for at least 4 consecutive months. Question 48. Triangular signs provide Option A. Information. B. Warnings. C. Directions. D. Orders. Answer is B. Warnings. Triangular signs are warning signs indicating that there are hazards ahead which you should watch out for. Question 49. Show me how you can test if your mechanical parking brake is worn out. Option A. Apply the handbrake and see whether it will hold the vehicle without your needing to pull the lever too high. B. Find a safe location, drive forward, and bring your car to a stop with the parking brake. C. Apply your parking brake and gently try to drive away. D. Find a steep hill and test whether the handbrake can stop your car from rolling. Answer is A. Apply the handbrake and see whether it will hold the vehicle without your needing to pull the lever too high. Apply the parking brake firmly. Check that the parking brake secures the vehicle without your needing to pull the lever too high. Question 50. You're driving on this dual carriageway. Why may you need to slow down? Option A. There are no footpaths. B. There are roadworks ahead of you. C. There are solid white lines on either side. D. There's a broken white line in the center. Answer is B. There are roadworks ahead of you. Look well ahead and read any road signs as you drive. They're there to inform you of what's ahead. In this case, you may need to slow down and change direction. Check your mirrors so you know what's happening around you before you change speed or direction.